So, should we get the night started? Yeah? Alright. So you don't wanna...
Yeah, let's do it. I love that. I'm going to go chat with you. So, guys, Brett, wanna get it going here? Or just jump in? You feeling it? Anyone in a particular order, of course? I'll close my eyes and grab my hand first. Just forget the hand thing. It's just, decide. Pointing at you.
Well, I'd like to start a chat.
Actually, that wasn't the most awkward moment of the night. Later on, all the guys played a game of strip dodgeball. Take a look.
Blue team, take off your shorts.
Blue team, off with your shorts.
Arms out. So, Blair, this is it for the blue team. They're taking them off your shame.
Sorry, I'm a little emotional. Naked dodgeball is how my grandparents met. Hey, do we have any more closing arguments from Trump? Yeah,
And finally, get this, a town in Canada has decided to change its name. Check out what it's been called until now.
The Canadian town has rid itself of its toxic name.
For 120 years, it was officially called asbestos. It was proudly named for its asbestos mine, but after years of ridicule, the city has been rebranded.
Now the only asbestos town left is at the New Jersey Six Flags. Yeah, the new name will really help its reputation, according to the town mayor, Steve Hepatitis. Okay, tonight's show, everybody. Let's get to the news and jokes. Well, guys, after 2 days of controversy, today President Trump finally did the right thing and forcefully rejected white supremacy. Take a look. I'm kidding, he hasn't done that at all. And as a result, Republicans are distancing themselves from the president.
The president's debate performance has sparked a torrent of criticism that even his most ardent allies have struggled to contain. And Republicans on Capitol Hill are now distancing themselves from the president after he failed to disavow a far-right fascist group.
It's been 6 months of a pandemic, and now Republicans are distancing. Yep, they're really trying to distance themselves from Trump's white supremacy issue. In fact, today, Mitch McConnell brought a bill to the Senate floor to bring back the Source Award. And some Republicans said this is the last straw, that tomorrow they'll be like, oh, we found a bunch more straws. Turns out all these controversies are causing the president's biggest supporters to experience Trump fatigue. I think it might be true. Today when Trump called in a Fox and Friends, Steve Ducey was like, just like a machine gun.
Well, I only have to talk for 45 minutes, so just say, what to say, what to do.
How do you get away from Trump, though? It's like dealing with a bear. You run, you act big, you play dead, no one does. Certain Republicans are finally stepping up to say it's not okay to publicly support white supremacy more than 7 or 8 times. Stop. 8 is enough. Well, earlier today, John Roberts from Fox News tried to give the White House a chance to clear things up and denounce white supremacy, but Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany had a tough time with that. Watch this.
Just to clear it up this morning, you made a clear statement that you did not, the president denounced.
I just did. The president has denounced this repeatedly. The president was asked this. You're contriving a story.
Trump's Trump's like some sort of mental troll. You gotta ask the same question 3 times before you get the answer you're looking for.
There's only one way to reveal the answer. Say the question, but in reverse.
The only way they're gonna condemn white supremacy is if you sneak it into Trump's teleprompter the way you sneak medicine into a dog food.
I do not support white supremacists. Bring back football.
After that exchange, Robert didn't hold back. I was feeling this is real tickly.
And for all of you on Twitter who are hammering me for answering for asking that question, I don't care. Because it's a question that needs to be asked. And clearly, the president's Republican colleagues a mile away from here are looking for an answer for it too. So stop deflecting, stop blaming the media.
Even Fox News is fed up with Trump. That's like HGTV telling the Property Brothers to take their tight jeans and ear beards and beat it. I hope that becomes a thing. After Monday's tax bombshell, Tuesday's debate debacle, and Wednesday's white supremacy disaster, Trump seemed pretty down at last night's rally. That's actual audio. That's real. Yeah. Yes, of course. The classic YMCA dance. Clapping, pointing, and drawing a circle with your finger. 1, 2, 3, it's fun to say. Right after that dance, white supremacists forcefully rejected Trump. Here's a fun fact: that Trump is in so much debt, pretty soon he'll be staying at the YMCA. After watching that, it's clear that if the presidency doesn't work out, neither will the star. I'm just kidding, man. It was a nice moment. Trump was having fun. The crowd was having fun. The coronavirus was having fun. You know, forget the next debate. Let's just make it a dance-off instead. Everyone's still talking about the debate, don't we? Well, except for Rudy Giuliani, who's talking about the debate. Amazing, you can't even tweet about the debate without Trump interrupting it. Trump might be right, Rudy might be right, because I don't think you can legally call what happened a debate. Not sure where Rudy was going with this. He's either got something to say about the debate, or he's looking for demarriage. But Giuliani... We're still on the air. We're still on the air. Actually, Giuliani quickly noticed and followed that up with oops, my bad. My bad. He's ready to the last letter. The guy is doing Trump's debate prep and can't spell debate. It's like getting a text from your surgeon that says, "Can't wait for your surgery." Some more news from Washington just came out that the White House and the CDC have been clashing over how to handle cruise lines during the pandemic. Take a look.
The CDC is extending its ban on cruising from U.S. ports through the end of this month. Axios is reporting the CDC's director wanted to extend the order until February, but Vice President Pence overruled him.
Even the cruise ships know it's a bad idea. For a 6-day trip, they tell you to pack for 9 months. It'll be a while. Yeah, the White House overruled the CDC on the current cruise ship ban, which might explain this new ad I saw.
Are you ready to get out of your apartment?
Yes.
Are you tired of your same-old pandemic routine?
Oh, yeah.
Then join us this November for a Carnival Cruise.
Wait, what?
Dive into a pool filled with kids swimming in diapers.
Do I have
Share a wet mic at a karaoke lounge.
Why?
Dig in, hands first, at our delicious buffet.
Trap?
Carnival Cruise, just a few liability waivers away from setting sail.
Well, this isn't good. The highest court in Ireland has made a pretty shocking ruling. This is it.
Ireland Supreme Court has ruled that the bread served at Subway restaurants can legally be defined as bread. Subway bread contains 5 times the qualifying limit of sugar.
Man, all this time I thought it was healthy to eat a meatball parm on 12 inches of honey bread. What am I getting away? After the ruling, Subway was like, phew, didn't say anything about the beef. It wasn't just bread. The court also said, and by the way, stop calling the guy making my sandwich an artist. That wasn't true. I mean, that was a joke. Also, what's going on in Ireland where that made it to their highest court? Our highest court is about to argue over health care, and Ireland's arguing over sandwiches. Can we live there? And the justices were like, next time they're talking, are Taco Bell's tacos actually tacos? That's one of my Irish accents. This one I want to do is the out of breath Irish accent. Can you do the Irish accent? Sure. Do it. Like say tacos. Taco Bell's aren't tacos.
Taco Bell's aren't tacos!
Irish. I don't know if we sound like this. Not Irish, but now just do it, but run out of breath. Like, okay. I'm not a dialect coach. What am I doing? I apologize.
Your Irish accent sounds more Jamaican.
You never go to Jamaica, did you? I mean, calculate how did you get to jerk chicken? There's a real jerk chicken there.
I love it. Olé!
I saw that a company in the UK is testing a new way to speed up paramedics' response time. This is cool. Watch this.
You could be looking at the future of emergency aid in this simulation from the UK. The paramedic with a medical kit could quickly respond to people in a jetpack. The suit has 2 mini engines on each arm and one on the back.
Right now, that guy's currently hovering over 50 Carnival cruise ships. Yeah, it's quick. All paramedics have to do is get in the suit, put on the gloves and the helmet, strap on the jetpack, make sure it has enough fuel, walk out to an open field, take off, and slowly fly their way over. Don't worry, there's also a second paramedic trailing behind when first paramedic crashes. I'm just messing around. If there's one thing we know, jet suits never fail.
And it starts right now.
Classic. Pulling out the classic, man. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Welcome to the Tonight Show, guys. It is a big night for NBC. It is the start of BTS week here on the Tonight Show. We have something special for you BTS fans in a couple minutes. Also a huge night for hockey. If you just watched Game 6 of the Stanley Cup playoffs, that means you're either drunk and happy or drunk and very angry. I actually watched the game through my classic face shield, so I feel like I was really there. Yeah, tonight we got to see white guys brutally attack each other for 2 hours, so it was a pretty good preview of tomorrow night's debate. Let's get to some politics. Well, guys, last night the New York Times published a bombshell report about President Trump's personal finances. Yep, somehow the Times got their hands on Trump's long-hidden tax record, and what they found was not good.
The New York Times reports it's obtained 2 decades worth of President Trump's tax returns. The Times reports that the president paid no income taxes in 10 of the last 15 years.
That's right. Trump has not paid income taxes in 10 of the last 15 years. Although, honestly, wouldn't it have been more shocking if Trump had paid taxes in those years? Yeah, when the news broke, Trump was furious. He was like, why did I pay taxes for those 5 years? Seriously, when it comes to avoiding taxes, Trump knows every loophole. For instance, on next year's taxes, he plans on claiming his coronavirus response is a total loss. Well, the clapper. Some laughs, some claps. Well, someone close to Trump must have provided the record. What else who might have a grudge against him? Trump was like,
other than 65 tell-all book-off, there's no one comes to mind.
So Trump didn't pay any income taxes for 10 out of 15 years. Big deal. I'm sure when Trump did pay something, it was a lot.
In 2016, the year Trump won the White House, he paid just $750 in income tax.
$750? I don't know what he should have paid, but it's definitely more than an Xbox and a half. $750? That's great. In today's money, Trump basically paid the equivalent of a 1993 Toyota Tercel. Even people who use the free version of TurboTax are like, that can't be true. The report also found that on top of not paying taxes, Trump wrote off a bunch of expenses that seemed kind of suspicious.
The paper also accuses the president and his companies of claiming questionable deductions on some of those businesses, more than $109,000 for linens and silverware, and nearly $200,000 for landscaping. He also wrote off more than $70,000 in haircuts when he was on The Apprentice.
The crazy part isn't that he spent $70,000 on his hair. It's that clearly $70,000 wasn't enough. Well, with $150,000. The most damaging part of the report also shows that Trump might not be the billionaire expert businessman he claims to be.
The Times says documents show the president reported more than $47 billion in losses in 2018 alone, and he faces a personal debt totaling $421 million, money that could come due while he's in office if he's elected to a second term.
Wow. This news comes as a huge shock. I mean, all this time I thought the guy who lost money running a casino was a financial whiz. Yep, Trump's got to pay back $421 million. In response, college kids with student loans were like, holy crap, I'm richer than the president. Basically, this is who Trump says he is, and this is who he really is. I guess that when you owe that kind of money, you start doing desperate things. Look at what I saw today on Zillow. He's selling the White House. I'll check it out at open house. I'm sure I'm going to buy it. Since 2000, Trump's reported over $300 million in losses just from his golf courses. Would have been a better investment if Trump opened up a Radio Shack inside a Blockbuster inside of Sears. It wasn't all bad news for Trump this weekend. On Saturday, he officially named his nominee to replace the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg on the Supreme Court.
It is my honor to nominate one of our nation's most brilliant and gifted legal minds to the Supreme Court. She is a woman of unparalleled achievement, towering intellect, sterling credentials, and unyielding loyalty to the Constitution. Judge Amy Coney Barrett.
Good Lord, that's just right. By the time Trump was done with that introduction, he had to fill 3 more Supreme Court seats. Seriously, the only thing Trump will drag out longer are the results of the election. Of course, the presidential election is heating up, and the first debate is tomorrow night. It'll be a little different than debates we've seen in the past.
Joe Biden and President Trump are preparing to face off for the first time. This may be very different from the days past due to the coronavirus pandemic. Biden and Trump will not shake hands. It will be a much smaller audience, and everyone on hand will be tested for COVID-19.
Yeah, the debate is almost here right now. Biden plans on throwing Trump off by walking out in a hat that says IRS. Because of COVID, the candidates won't start the night by shaking hands. Well, partly because of COVID, but mostly because Trump just doesn't know how to shake hands. I'm sure the candidates won't start the evening by shaking hands. Instead, it'll be like a wedding dance where Biden casts a line of Trump and then reels him in. With the debate happening tomorrow night, both Trump and Biden have been busy preparing what they're going to say. The
All right, the big debate's tomorrow, and we got a threat. That's one of this. There's no telling how many tens of people will change their minds about it. That's why I asked you, my loyal team, the future tell-all authors, to come up with questions. So, hit me. What do we got?
Mr. President, first question. When will the COVID vaccine be ready?
Easy. Tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. It's coming out immediately. And look, it's a very wonderful vaccine. Tastes great. Very delicious vaccine. Gonna be great, probably. The other scientists working around the clock, mixing the vials and the beakers, and it's turning the liquid into different colors. Just incredible. Right now it's very green and bubbly, and it unleashes smoke in the shape of a skull, so it's looking good. Next question.
Mr. President, is it true that in 2016 and 17 you paid $750 in federal income taxes?
Absolutely false.
That's great. Clear.
I paid $350.
Okay, you left with you.
Sir, what's your view on climate change?
Look, I've said it before, we love the climate. The scientists, they don't even know. They don't even know. I watch WKTG, their meteorologist. He gets the climate wrong most every day. He says it's raining, there's no rain. He says it's sunny, but I look at my phone, and the sun's behind a little cloud. Very sad. It's a tough thing. Climate. Very tough.
Mr. President, when?
When I would. About when I would.
When you win. How exactly are you going to unite the country?
I'm good passing on
Okay. How do you beat racial tension?
it. Big pass.
That's your taxes.
Double dog pass.
Oh, I do.
I said double dog, so legally you let me pass. They said I could have 3 passes. Did they say that? We look into that? 3 passes.
What do you think of Biden's plan?
But the thing about Biden, can I just say, the thing about Biden is that he's a nasty one. Such a nasty one.
Sorry, you said that about Hillary.
That's right. I'm bringing back all the classics. No one goes to a kind of Gross concert to hear the new stuff, folks. With me, it's Mr. Jones all night. By the way, that's where I dropped the mic.
You won't have a mic, sir.
Well, I'll drop this one then.
Not that kind of money. We can't hear you now, sir.
Sir, civil unrest is widespread across the country.
Yes, it's very unrestful. People are very upset. They're throwing cans of tuna. Very sad for tuna. Next.
Finally, will you accept the outcome of the election if you don't win?
I will, absolutely. Definitely.
Sir, we can't hear.
We get our hands on the debate press. And finally, right before the debate, Joe Biden just picked up the big endorsement from Dwayne Johnson. Check it out.
I do feel that Vice President Biden, Senator Harris, are the best choice to lead our country. I am endorsing them to become president and vice president.
Yeah. Biden said, thanks for endorsing me. Then Dwayne said, just return the favor in 2024. Meanwhile, Trump was disappointed. He was like, how did you not pick me? People are always saying I'm as smart as a rock. Hang on, have you seen Dwayne again? He's jacked. If you check the tag on that shirt, the side it actually says statue.
Sit.
Welcome to the Trash Hero Thank you so much for watching. We're voices. But doing the mask. The guy with the man mask. Oh, right. The rest. So it's a little rest. A little extra bonus tonight. A little rest. It's mysterious. Mysterious. You don't know if this is a thing. This is real. I kind of like it. I kind of want to keep it up. Let's see if I can make it a thing. Yeah, make it a thing. Yeah, this is going to be a thing. We'll start up with lemonade and lemon. I'll take it all. This fits me. Do you remember when we were in the Thanksgiving book? No, not that. Oh, okay. The other story, no, not Richardson. That was great. But no, this is when we're on the float. I was like, really to John. And I was screaming so the first time. Oh yeah, yeah. And I was like, thanks for yelling at you, dude, singers. Yeah, you lost your voice like 3 blocks in, like an 80 block parade. I was so excited. I was like, I was on the float. I was yelling. Everybody yelled at me. And yeah, once you got Savior, yeah, man. It was the guy. Anyways, we're back. Thanks so much again for watching last night. It's episode 2 of the in-studio show. It's good to be back here. So let's get to some jokes. Well, guys, as cases of coronavirus continue to surge across the country, President Trump has made a decision regarding next month's Republican National Convention.
The Republican National Convention, which is set to take place in Jacksonville 6 weeks from now, we're told now by Republicans familiar with the planning, a lot of that may be moving outdoors.
Yeah, the president is now holding a 3-day outdoor event in Florida in August. It'll be worth watching just to see Trump lap up glasses of water like a thirsty golden retriever. And poor Mike Pence is sweating like he's sitting through a drag race marathon. Yeah. Trump decided to move the convention outside after meeting with his most trusted advisors, Chuck Woolery and the My Pillow Factor. Well, guys, as you've probably heard, the Trump family has been in a legal battle with the president's niece for weeks now, with the release of her tell-all book. Let's see how that goes. An explosive new tell-all about the Trump family hit shelves today.
On the eve of its release, a judge lifted a gag order on Mary Trump, allowing her to speak freely about the book.
Trump lost his lawsuit against John Bolton, and his book became a bestseller. Lost his lawsuit against his niece, and her book is on its way to becoming a bestseller. Mr. President, I'm personally asking you, please sue my new children's book. Trump's niece actually wrote a pretty interesting book. Chapter 11 is all about his family businesses. That's right. Thank you. I owe you one. That's right. There's a new tell-all book, and there's a lot of pretty big claims. One of them is that Trump regifted a basket of food to his niece for Christmas. Regifted that, and the caviar was missing. Here to talk about it is the one guy who changed his mind on Trump because of this.
Well, hey there, Jimmy.
Thank you so much for being here, sir. So I hear that you've been a diehard Trump supporter for years. After this gift basket thing, you had a change of heart?
Well, that's right. Before, when I thought about Trump, I was like, yes. But now, after this gift basket thing, I'm like, whoa,
Really, this?
I know a bombshell when I hear one, Jimmy. And caviar game, I mean, just slap me on the ass and rewrite the history book. A party foul. When it comes to gifts, baskets, and fishing, I want to be on the right side of history.
Well, no, I gotta say, I'm surprised this did overlooked. What about the other stuff, Tom? The Russian meddling, or ignoring coronavirus, lying about crowd sizes, tear gassing protesters for photo ops?
That's really just the president being the president. But the caviar thing, total monster. It's almost like, and I can't believe I'm saying this, it's like he doesn't care about other people. Re-gift the whole basket or don't re-gift it at all. What's happened to our country?
Come on, now, what about when he said that Hillary should be locked up? Or bullied Greta Thunberg? That didn't change your mind?
He didn't do those things.
Yes, he did.
But then he said he didn't. So, who's to say?
All right, look, so you totally changed your mind based on this, based on a gift basket.
Not completely. We still have to hear from the experts, the basket manufacturer, the fish, Martha Stewart, probably.
Yeah, I don't think that's
I mean, what is the Surgeon General thing?
No.
Look, Jimmy, there's a legal precedent for shaming someone by taking their fishing. The Supreme Court ruled on it.
In what case?
Roe v. Shade.
Yeah, okay, that's enough. The one guy who changed his mind on Trump, everybody. I guess Biden just got another vote.
Actually, I'm voting for Kanye.
Oh, please. coronavirus rate is on. In response to the spike in cases, California Governor Gavin Newsom has had to make some tough decisions.
This morning, as California sees a surge in coronavirus cases, the nation's largest state, rolling back its reopening. Governor Gavin Newsom ordering the closure of indoor dining, bars, movie theaters, and even zoos across the state.
There's actually a name for staying home and wearing a mask in California. It's called getting a nose job. There? Me?
Wait a minute.
That's right, bars and zoos are also closed. A real bummer if your favorite activity is to get drunk and then go yell at some penguins. Can I go back to here? New York has decided to be extra careful, but others are going in a slightly different direction. Check out what this real
Disney World's opening gets back at the Magic Kingdom, the Animal Kingdom works.
It's crazy. Right now, the boring part of Disney is the roller coaster, while the scariest part is standing in line. You know Disney's being reckless about this because the character greeting everyone at the front gate is sneezing. I mean, wow. There's 600 choices. The park is open, but if you fail the temperature check, you get locked inside. It's a small world for 2 weeks. And that can disappear. But this is, I heard it somewhere. He said, yeah, I can do some serious tea now. Mess you up a little bit. And mess you up a little bit. But this is nice. This is nice. And for $20, they'll sell you a picture of the exact moment that you get the fire. Isn't that cool? Maybe I need Disney to do that.
Justice Thomas to administer the oath. Thank you very much.
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. For purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge. The duties of the office of which I am about to enter. So help me God.
Thank you. Thank you so very much. Thank you all for being here tonight. And thank you, President Trump, for selecting me to serve as an Associate Justice of the United States Supreme Court. It's a privilege to be asked to serve my country in this office, and I stand here tonight truly honored and humbled. Thanks also to the Senate for giving its consent to my appointment. I am grateful for the confidence you have expressed in me, and I pledge to you and to the American people that I will discharge my duties to the very best of my ability. This is a rigorous confirmation process, and I thank all of you, especially Leader McConnell and Chairman Graham,
for helping me to navigate it. My heartfelt thanks go to the members of the White House staff and Department of Justice who worked tirelessly to support me through this process. Your stamina is remarkable, and I have been the beneficiary of it. Jesse and I are also so grateful to the many people who have supported our family over these last several weeks. Through ways both tangible and intangible, you have made this day possible. Jesse and I have been truly awestruck by your generosity. I have spent a good amount of time over the last month at the Senate, both in meetings with individual senators and in days of hearings before the Senate Judiciary Committee. The confirmation process has made ever clearer to me one of the fundamental differences between the federal judiciary and the United States Senate. And perhaps the most acute is the role of policy preferences. It is the job of the senator to pursue her policy preferences. In fact, it would be a dereliction of duty for her to put policy goals aside. By contrast, it is the job of a judge to resist her policy preferences. It would be a dereliction of duty for her to give in to them. Federal judges don't stand for election. Thus, they have no basis for claiming that their preferences reflect those of the people. This separation of duty from political preference is what makes the judiciary distinct among the three branches of government. A judge declares independence not only from Congress and the President, but also from the private beliefs that might otherwise move her. The judicial oath captures the essence of the judicial duty. The rule of law must always control. My fellow Americans, even though we judges don't face elections, we still work for you. It is your Constitution that establishes the rule of law and the judicial independence that is so central to it. The oath that I have solemnly taken tonight means at its core that I will do my job without any fear or favor, and that I will do so independently of both the political branches and of my own preferences. I love the Constitution and the democratic republic that it establishes, and I will devote myself to preserving it. Thank you.